Today we're going to be taking a look at the PHENYX Pro PM-26S. Hopefully you guys can see that. PHENYX Pro has sent me some really great products over the last 6 months or so, and I'm excited to take a look at this new dynamic mic that they sent me. And let's take a look, give it an honest review, and let's get into it. So apparently this is a dynamic vocal microphone, tuned for vocals, built to perform. It looks like they sent me, based on what I'm seeing here, the 26S, which I believe has an on-off switch. We'll see as we kind of get into it here without me mutilating the box. Real quick, I'll read. The PHENYX Pro PM-26S dynamic microphone delivers balanced, full-bodied, and bright vocals with ease of drive, requiring less gain for strong output. That's good. We'll test that in a second. Its super cardioid pickup pattern effectively minimizes background noise and focuses tightly on the source for greater vocal precision. A wide dynamic range preserves vocal nuance, allowing for a more expressive sound. Durable metal construction, robust build. Cool. Per usual, PHENYX Pro does an excellent job packaging. I've yet to receive anything from PHENYX Pro that is, you know, with dinky packaging or anything like that. Everything is really solidly put together in a nice, thick cardboard box. And just opening this up, I like this already. Beautiful little leather case. Feels like leather. And oh, they actually give you a XLR. Wow, as a bonus. Look at that. With a little Velcro twist tie here. That is a nice little bonus. And a clip. That's to be expected. But the XLR I did not expect. So we'll definitely use that XLR. And okay, great. So it does have the switch here. So it's got an on-off. You guys can see that. I've got the autofocus on, but hopefully you're seeing this. They got the manual in here. Nice little sticker. So, okay, cool. Now that we're pretty much unboxed, looks fairly straightforward. Let's get into it. And we're going to be plugging up into the Pro Tools rig, going into a Heritage Neve Neve clone, Heritage 1073. They call it the 73 Junior. So pretty much your typical high fidelity preamp that you'll find in any studio of decent to high caliber. And let's plug it up, see how she sounds, and keep it moving. Okay, we are plugged up here to Pro Tools, and what an easy setup. It really doesn't get much easier than a dynamic mic going into an XLR cable, into a good preamp, and straight into your DAW, in this case Pro Tools. And just did a little quick test 1-2 earlier before we turned the camera back on. And as you can hear, what else would you expect from kind of an industry standard dynamic mic? There's other name brands out there that I'm sure we're all aware of. And to me, in my ears, and being in this industry for now nearly 20 years, I'm, again, just shocked at how well PHENYX Pro can dial this in at nearly 50% of what the typical rate is for kind of an industry standard product. Like, for example, this mic goes, at this time of this video, being made for $54.99. I would be surprised if you could find something of this quality for under $100. Maybe $80 or $90 if you buy it used. So not only are you getting well worth $100 in value from just me hearing and testing stuff out, and as you can see, when I come off the microphone and turn the mic around, I can't hear it right now, but I'm sure that things are deadening. And then right on it, you know, the proximity effect, you get a lot more low end. So a dynamic mic really should be one where you're kind of a couple of inches from it. To me, the sweet spot on a dynamic mic is right around here. But it does give you a little bit of wiggle room. I'm not running any compression. I'm not running any EQ. I'm just
maybe running like a high pass filter at around 70 just to get rid of, the boominess. But you'll do that on any mic. So let me read you a couple of features. So far, really, really impressed. Incredible value for the money. Okay, specifications. Let me get into specifications. Supercardioid frequency response is 40 hertz to 16K. That's pretty good. Anything really above 16K, you can't really hear. Sensitivity is -50 plus or minus 2 dB. Output impedance, 580 ohms, 15% at 1K. Weight is 0.3 kilograms, or 0.7 pounds, 2/3 of a pound roughly. Dimension 5 centimeters by 18.5 centimeters, which is about 2 inches by 7 inches. So your typical dynamic microphone size. Really, really impressed. Really, really impressed. And I already am going to use this most likely for my TikTok live streams, because what's really great about it is again, if I shut off the switch, if I do the kill switch here, you won't hear me. We'll test that. Test, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. So that's really useful to have as a little kill switch there on the mic. And, other than that, really, again, just really impressed. The links down below will get you everything you need regarding where to find the mic, how to purchase the mic. Holding it, it's definitely, it's got some weight to it. The mic really feels solid. It does not feel like a $50, $55 microphone. It really does feel like $100+ dynamic mic. Yet again, PHENYX Pro kind of knocking it out of the park here, and I would highly recommend this mic for pretty much any application: podcasting, live streaming, a studio vocal mic for singing, a studio instrument mic you could even use it for. But primarily, I would use it as a vocal mic. You could probably use it on a snare or a couple of tom-toms on a drum kit, maybe even a guitar amp. Really just a great overall starting platform that you can build on, and it's got a wide frequency range. Highly recommend it. Okay, guys, so that should just about wrap things up here. Again, check out the links down below. There's an Indiegogo page where you can learn more about the microphone, as well as an Amazon link where you can purchase and get your PHENYX Pro PM-26S within a day or two, because they have fast shipping if you're Prime. But $54.99, you cannot beat this. This is a great sounding mic, and it feels great, very durable. And, I mean, come on, a free XLR cable that's, 20, 25 feet long included in at that price. That's unbelievable. So, PHENYX Pro, thanks again for sending me this mic. I will definitely be using it. So many great applications that I can use this for, and I will be setting it up right after I'm done making this video for my live streams on TikTok. Be sure to follow me at Damico Official, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, obviously, and all the other great platforms out there. And be sure to check out the links down below and get yourself one of these PHENYX Pro mics. I can definitely guarantee you will not be disappointed, and you're going to get a lot of value for your money. Thanks again for watching, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I highly encourage you to do so, as 80% of our viewers are not currently yet subscribed. If this video helped you out, leave a comment down below, and let us know what you think about the mic, if you've used it before, if you're thinking about purchasing it. I would really appreciate you and your support. Other than that, we will see you on the next video. Peace.